Two of the stars from the hit Netflix series Ginny and Georgia are with us. Brianne Howey and Antonia Gentry are back as the beloved mother-daughter duo in season 3 of the comedy drama. Their relationship is put to the test after Georgia goes on trial, listen to this, for murdering her frenemy's terminally ill husband.
You can't just throw glitter at this and call it a day, Mom. You were arrested for murder. God, do you get it? Do you finally get it?
Of course I get it. I'm terrified. Is that what you want to hear? I don't have a plan. I don't know what's going to happen. I might go to prison for life. I'm absolutely out of my mind terrified.
Then why? Why would you think that this is okay for you to do?
Oh my God. Am I the villain? Okay, good, perfect. I'll be the villain.
You killed him!
He was dying. He was suffering.
That is not your decision to make.
Intense. Brianne Howey and Antonia Gentry join us now. Thank you both so much. So,
Thank you.
As we saw in that clip, things get really intense.
Right.
Seasons 1 and 2 were already wild, but Brianne, you called this the most unhinged season yet.
I did, yes.
How was that even possible?
I know, it's a surprise to us as well. Hats off to our writers' room. They up the ante every season without fail. This is definitely our most dramatic, most emotional season, and our characters change so much.
So let's talk about the emotion. You guys have so many intense emotional scenes. What is it like to have that connection with each other? And when you're acting emotion and acting bonding, does it create real life bonds too?
Oh, for sure.
100%.
I mean, I think we kind of had to break the ice immediately from season 1. And to be able to go to such high emotional states, you have to trust the person that you're with and being vulnerable with. And Brianne is simply the best scene partner I could ask for. And through our characters and through working together, I've gotten to know her as a person. And I genuinely, I mean, even after the show, she's going to be in my life forever. So, truly.
That's sweet. That's
Very
really
sweet.
sweet. It's emotionally intense, but there's also things, Brianne, that apparently you want to take from the mother-daughter relationship into your real life job as mom. Am I reading this right? You were a new mom during season 3.
That's right, this is my first time.
And according to this note I have here, there are certain aspects of the relationship that you would actually like to bring to life in your real life.
I mean, look, some would argue that Ginny and Georgia are a little bit too close, maybe a little too enmeshed, but now that I have my own daughter, I don't know that I see that there's anything wrong with that.
There's nothing like that at all.
Changes your perspective.
It really
Was
does.
it different for you, like playing season 3 now that you're a real mom versus seasons 1 and 2?
I mean, the one thing I think that surprised me the most, before I had a child, I have so many younger siblings. That was my way in. Georgia's love for her kids is her North Star. I relate to that wholeheartedly. But now that I have my own daughter, it did surprise me. I just feel like I was weeping. My heart was weeping this whole season. I felt so soft. This was a very emotional season for Georgia. It's her real breakdown season. So it really, it got me this season. It was tough.
So one of the things that I love about the show, and I think the fans love about the show, is the chemistry between the two of you. And we were just talking earlier before we came on the air that you read with a lot of different actors before you were cast in this role.
Yeah.
And I just wondered what it was like when the first time you read together. Did you feel it? Did you feel what we see on the show every time we tune in?
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I mean, I spent weeks going back and forth from Atlanta to LA, reading with different Georgia potentials, and Brianne was quite literally the last person to show up. And when I saw her, I thought to myself, that's her. I mean, if they don't cast her, I don't believe in anything anymore. She was stunning. I fell in love with her smile, and she was so warm. And then when we read together, I was like, wow, I mean, just the talent of this person is incredible.
Thank you.
And Tony, are there parts of your real teenage self back in the day that you bring to Ginny?
Sure.
We want to know.
Yes. My 2 left feet. No, I think there's an inner child in everyone, no matter what age you are. And this age, being a teenager, it's such a pivotal moment in all of our lives. And I think for me, tapping back into that age and remembering myself when I was Ginny's age, it's a sort of catharsis for me, and I understand myself now a little bit more through playing this character.
And there's a mental health aspect to the show that I really appreciate, where it's not just the children or the parents.
Right.
You're both parents and children are going through some things.
Absolutely.
And I've read that there are people who say that in their own personal lives, this show has helped them with some of the things.
100%. I've had women come up to me who maybe don't have the relationship with their mom that they would like, saying that watching this show has actually helped them grieve that process a little bit.
It's a beautiful thing.
Okay, I want to ask a quick
motivating.
question. We're out of time, but I'm going to go for it. What do you think who do you think that Georgia should end up with? Should it be Zion, Ginny's dad, Joe, or Mayor Paul?
Everyone knows I am a Team Zion OG fan.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Mayor Paul,
It's not
you're
gonna
out,
happen,
bro.
but I need it to. It won't, but.
Mayor Paul, is he just too perfect? Is that what it is? You can't be with somebody who's too every like nice guy out there is like, oh man.
You know, Zion's your dad.
Look at Tony. She's like, okay.
Brianne Howey and Antonia Gentry, thank you so much. Season 3 of Ginny and Georgia is available right now on Netflix.
It's a big, big hit. Check it out. Brianne Howey stars in one of the top shows on Netflix, Ginny and Georgia. And last season ended on a cliffhanger with her character, Georgia Miller, arrested for murder on her wedding day.
That ain't right.
Highly anticipated new season dropped today. Here's a look at Georgia's new husband, Mayor Paul Randolph, visiting her in jail for the first time.
What damn good is being married to the mayor if you can't get me out of jail? And I don't know why they arrested me or what they have on me or...
Just calm down, okay?
Oh, thank you. Calm down. Why didn't I think of that? I could just calm down. Well, thanks, Paul. Now I got a bird's eye view on the whole situation.
We are going to get you out of here. We are going to get you answers. Josh Finn is the best there is, and I will never let anything bad happen to you.
Do you regret marrying me?
No.
Kind of hesitated. Brianne Howey. A little bit. Glad to have you here. Never say calm down. I mean,
I was just gonna say, nothing, it works like a charm, telling someone to calm down.
Yeah. Speaking of not calming down, though, Georgia's breakdown season, that's how you describe this.
That's right. Georgia has to have her breakdown this season to get to her hopeful breakthrough.
Okay, so I love the accent. You're from California,
I
but
am.
how did you work on this Southern accent? And do you ever slip into it sometimes?
Look, it is really fun to play around with. I'm from Southern California. We had a dialect coach on set who was wonderful and helped us, you know, smooth out all those wrinkles. And then a little bit of country music here and there. Honestly, listening to a little Reba sometimes in the morning will help get me in the mood.
Really?
Yeah,
I love
and
that.
the writers really do write it into the cadence, and for that I'm grateful to them.
Really?
It's so
That can
musical
be done?
and lyrical. Yeah, you can hear the cadence of Georgia's accent in the script.
If you're talented, you can. I don't know.
You might. You guys
don't
might be
know.
able to tell.
This show's really big. People love it. Why do you think the relationship between Georgia and Ginny resonates so much?
I think because it's so complicated. We're not afraid to lean into the mess. We're not telling people how to feel about these characters. We're not judging these characters. We're not glorifying them either. It's an authentic representation of a really young mom and her daughter who's 15, and they're boundaryless and they have a lot of conflict, but the lengths they go through for each other, I think, is what really hits home for the audience.
There's this beautiful mental health emphasis in the show. You guys don't hold back. It's messy, but you know, don't glorify, but you don't judge. It's really something that I know we talked about earlier on the first CBS Mornings about how it's helped so many of your fans.
Yep.
What are your own mental health self-care rituals?
Yeah, I think taking care of our mental health is so, so important with each new generation. I feel like we're learning that even more. I go to therapy, I move my body, I try to work out, play with my dog, like be very, very silly with my daughter. That gets me out of my head in a heartbeat and definitely boosts my mood.
Let's talk about your career. What are you going to do next? You've got season 4 already
Season
announced.
4, yes, we're about to go.
You were alongside Amy Schumer in Kinda Pregnant.
That's right.
Which is funny.
Yeah.
The movie. What do you want to do next?
I mean, I want to do everything. I'm really, really excited. I think, obviously, Ginny and Georgia has its heavier moments, so I love leaning into like the levity and the comedy after this maybe. But, you know, we're living in a golden age of film and TV, and there's so many possibilities.
Theater?
I would love to do theater in New York.
Yes.
Not a musical, but like a proper Broadway play. I would love that.
Singing is not your thing?
Not so much, yeah.
All right.
I would love to see you on Broadway.
Yeah.
Let's put it out there.
I have
Thank
a feeling
you.
that
Yes.
we will see you on Broadway and many other things as well. Brianne Howey,
sweet.
thank you very much.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much,
it.
you guys.
Season 3 of Ginny and Georgia is available now on Netflix.